Hello people, how are you? Good morning to everyone. It's a Monday morning, 1st August 2016, and like any other person, I am also bored and lazy to go to my work. So I thought that I'll vlog about a campaign which I'm being looped on by Bullet Diaries. First of all, I thank you Bullet Diaries for suggesting me in your page. So the campaign is for a responsible riding. So he has asked me to provide a tip for responsible riding. So my tip is patience. So you might be thinking that how patience gonna affect this ride responsible campaign. So my first tip is show some patience to where you're riding this. That means if you are going for a casual ride in the city or something, just make sure that you are wearing the helmet. And if you're going for a long drive or on the highway, make sure that you wear all the appropriate riding gears, say the riding jackets, boots, etc. like that. And I've heard from few people, not like many, but many of the girls I have heard this complain that it's a bit difficult to use a helmet. They feel a bit suffocated in the helmet. They don't feel the freedom inside the helmet, and they might tamper my hair or something like that. That's what they say. So my suggestion is just be adjusted with the helmet. It's just for your good only, not for anything else. So the next place where you need to keep your patience is the signal light. So imagine you are in the signal light and you are having a red signal, and you see on the perpendicular road to you there are absolutely no incoming traffic and there is still green light over there. So you will be slightly tempted to take your vehicle out of your signal. That means you are trying to jump the signal, and all of a sudden you see a fast moving vehicle onto your road, which may end up in bad things. So that's what I told. You should show some kind of patience over in the signal. And I've seen many times in Bangalore that people will start their engine and start rolling their vehicles even when it is around 5 seconds for the green light. So I generally don't do that. I just wait for the green to come up. I don't want to get into trouble, because the first person who rolls into the junction will be the first one who will be getting hit by the wrongdoers from the other side. And another request from me to all the bike riders is that you give some way to the car people. The car guys who are there on the road, because there also you need to have some patience. You feel that you are a bit faster. Yeah, obviously we are faster than the car guys, but imagine they are spending almost twice the time on the road than us reaching the destination. So just you giving a way means you give some time for a person to take a U-turn rather than honking on the back. So just show some patience there. He'll be happy with you. Now, I'm telling this because I drive a car also, so I understand the problem of a car person also. And another point is that show some patience to reach your destination. That means do not rash drive. Say you are in the city and you are riding too fast to reach your destination. Yeah, you will be reaching, but something bad may also happen. Think this is the mathematical calculation for it. Imagine you are driving in the city for 30 minutes and you are rash driving for a long time. You might end up saving around 3 minutes or 5 minutes maximum. That's all, nothing else. But if you lose, then yeah, maybe there are chances that you might lose your life also if you rash drive on the road. And another place where you want to show your patience is that when you are on deadlock roads, that means traffic is not moving and you are stuck and you see an empty footpath, and people will tend to take their bike to their footpath. So my request is, do not take your bike to a footpath, because at this point of time, I remember an incident 3-4 years back. Those days I was not vlogging. I was having my Unicorn 150 at that time, and I saw a lady walking on the middle of the road, and she's on phone. So I stopped my bike and I asked her what she's doing, and why don't you use the footpath. So her response was quite aggressive. This is what she told. She told that if you can ride your bikes on the footpath, why not we walk on the road? Actually, at that point of time, I was not having any answer, and I was not having much time to make her understand what she was telling also. There is some level of truth in what she has told, but that is not the way how she should handle it. Like, okay, you ride on the footpath, I walk on the road. That's not the way you should handle this situation. So this is a riding tip from me. Do not ride on a footpath. There also, show some patience, be on the road, let the traffic rolls on, and you will get out of the traffic. And another tip for the car walas: if you are a car person, my tip for you is that there's nothing wrong in giving a way to a person who is trying to cross you and he is on a bike. I have seen that people on car do bumper to bumper driving, and they deliberately try to lock up the car so that the bike people don't cross you or cut you. Think in this way. Anyway, definitely a bike not gonna screw you up in the traffic, because they will just move away. They are just like floating traffic. They are not going to block anyone. So my request is just give some way to them. Let's slow down your car a bit so that they can just go away. And another tip for the pedestrians is that wait for the red light. Do not just jump into open traffic when a green light is there and you try to stop all the vehicles. You come in a mass and we have to stop our vehicles, right? So the thing is, we will be having the green light for a very less time. Imagine on a junction you have 4 ways and we'll be getting 1/4 of the time allotted for the green light. So in between, you just jump out of nowhere and you stop the entire traffic, and some car guy loses his throttle and the engine get turned off, and it will get to be an absolute chaos, and you lose the green signal. So just wait for the red light and then cross. So once again, I thank you Bullet Diaries for suggesting me to do this vlog. So now I can suggest one person. So I choose Roadrunner, who rides a CBR 250R. So check out his channel. If you are following me for the CBR 250R tips and tricks, then you should check out his channel also. He is also riding a CBR 250R and he has got some really nice stuff over there. Just check him out. The links are there in the description. And if you are a Bullet guy, don't forget to check Bullet Diaries page. That's also there in the description. So guys, that's it. Oh no, I forgot. I'm supposed to repeat the same thing in my native language also. That's the challenge that I've given by Bullet Diaries. So if you are not understanding Malayalam, then I'll say that you can stop this video from here on. So before that, just one thing. You hear all these things in the video and you just go out and you just ride like what you want. This is not what I expect out of this. Just try to bring in a difference to your riding style. Just have a peaceful ride. That's what I say. You get out of the house and you ride your vehicle and you get a lot more BP, and that's not what it is expected, right? You ride freely, ride patiently, have a cool riding. So I consider we as the second generation of bikers, not bikers, riders, because the first generation are the people who used to ride RD350, Yamaha RX100 and those kind of bikes in India for around 20 years back. and we are the people who has access to all kind of bikes now. And the third generation of riders are the people who gonna come, who are just now born or who are just in their 10th grade. So now we are having the responsibility to teach the upcoming riders how to ride responsibly. So you try to do a road rage or you are being so impatient on the traffic. Imagine there will be a kid or your child or your niece or somebody sitting behind you in the bike or sitting in the co-driver seat, looking at you and learning all this stuff. So just teach them how to ride patiently. I know this advice vlog is going very long. I'll say that people who don't understand can lock your computers and go out and have a nice ride. So I'm gonna start my talk in Malayalam. So എല്ലാ മലയാളികൾക്കും എൻ്റെ നമസ്കാരം. ഈ വ്ളോഗിൻ്റെ സജഷൻ എനിക്ക് തന്നത് ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഡയറീസ് ആണ്. അദ്ദേഹം ഒരു മലയാളിയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ചാനൽ ലിങ്ക് ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷനിലുണ്ട്. അത് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ചാനലാണെങ്കിൽ അത് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ സംസാരിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിന്നത് ക്ഷമാശീലത്തെക്കുറിച്ചാണ്, അതായത് പേഷ്യൻസ് വൈൽ ഡ്രൈവിങ്. ഞാൻ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യങ്ങളെല്ലാം തന്നെ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല, കാരണം നിങ്ങളൊരു മലയാളിയാണ്. അതിനുപരി നിങ്ങൾ ഈ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ ഈ വീഡിയോ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇത്രയും ദൂരം നിങ്ങൾ എത്തിയെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ആ കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്തായാലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായിരിക്കും. സോ ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത് ഇത്രയാണ്. വെറുതെ റോഡിൽ ഇറങ്ങി ബി പി കൂട്ടേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. വളരെ നന്നായിട്ട് ശാന്തമായിട്ട് ഡ്രൈവ് ചെയ്യുക, തിരിച്ചു വരിക. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ. പിന്നെ എന്നെ ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാ മലയാളികൾക്കും എൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്പെഷ്യൽ താങ്ക്സ് ഉണ്ട്. കാരണം എൻ്റെ കോമൻറ്റ് സെക്ഷനിൽ ഒരു മലയാളം കമൻറ്റ് കാണുമ്പോൾ എനിക്കതിലൊരു വളരെ സന്തോഷം തോന്നാറുണ്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ കാരണം എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എനിക്ക് ഹിന്ദിയോ കന്നഡയോ ഒന്നും അത്ര ഒരു ലെവലിലേക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവില്ല. എല്ലാം തട്ടിയും മുട്ടിയും ഒക്കെ സംസാരിച്ച് പോകുന്നൊരു ഭാഷയാണ്. അപ്പം അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ എൻ്റെ പേജിൽ വന്നിട്ട് ഒരാൾ ഹിന്ദിയിലോ കന്നഡത്തിലോ സംസാരിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാനത് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റേഴ്സ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടാണ് അതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാറ്. മലയാളം മാത്രമാണ് ഞാൻ വായിച്ചെടുക്കാറ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഒരു മലയാളം കോമൻറ്റ് കാണുമ്പോൾ എനിക്കതിൽ ഭയങ്കര സന്തോഷം തോന്നാറുണ്ട്. സോ കീപ്പ് വാച്ചിങ് മൈ വീഡിയോസ്. ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. ഈ വീഡിയോ ഉപകാരപ്രദമായെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫേസ്ബുക്ക് പേജിൽ ഈ വീഡിയോ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാവുന്നതാണ്. സോ ദാറ്റ്സ് ഇറ്റ്. സീ യു ഇൻ മൈ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വീഡിയോ. ബൈ. റൈഡ് സേഫ്.